This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So guys, today we'll be starting our session 2, where I will be just giving you a walkthrough that how you can create what is the basic structure of an AEM page and how we can create a very simple component. Okay. Along with that, we will be going with the consoles one by one. I won't go through like OSGI and Sling as of now. So once we are comfortable, like after 1 or 2 sessions, I will be covering the Apache Sling first. Then when we'll be writing some Java code, I'll be covering the OSGI part because that is a bit of theoretical concept, and it will be good if we can create some piece of thing in AEM, so that would be easy to relate those technologies rather than I will go and tell you that what is OSGI. So it will be good if we do some hands-on, and then on the basis of then hands-on, you will be easily correlate the things of OSGI and Sling. Okay. So like for today agenda, what we'll be covering, so these many things I have planned for today. Okay, so we are using 6.4 instance. So I haven't shared you the 6.3 6.4, so just give me 1 hour time. So after this call I will be sharing 6.3 6.4 and these PDFs. Okay, after this call I will be sharing, so you can start practicing on your own. Okay, so
So,
now
the license is different for 6.3 and 6.4, right, Vipin?
yeah, I'm having the different license, but I'm not sure whether we can use the same license for 6.3 6.4, but I will be giving you the separate one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
Okay, so like this is the agenda that we will try to cover it today. Okay, like what are the authoring basics, like what are the WCM modes available, and how we can create the website in CRXDE. I won't go directly in the Eclipse because in Eclipse we can create the EM projects as well. Okay, whatever the project we have, but from starting we'll see that how
Hello.
we can. Yep.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Someone else kid sounds are coming. Can you please check that?
Which one?
Kids playing, I think. Some
Oh, okay.
background sound is coming. Whose end I don't know.
Uh,
Santosh?
Not from
no,
my
no, it's
side.
not from me.
Yeah,
It's not
it
from
was
me.
from my side. It was from my side. I will go in some other room. Okay.
Okay, okay. Yeah, do that, sir.
Okay. Just give me a moment. Okay, now it is fine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay, okay. So I was talking about like authoring basics. We'll see that what are the WCM modes. Okay, we'll go through simple site creation in CRXDE. Okay, we'll see that what is the sidekick and what is the paragraph system and how we can configure on our page. Okay, so I'll be covering these things. First of all, I will show you that what is the basic structure of an EM page. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, let me just open some default website. Okay, so let's start from the scratch. I'm going to open my local instance. Okay, so this is the very first page which you will be getting. Okay, either you will be getting this page if you haven't configured the service, or you will be getting this page. Okay, let me open that as well. EM start. Okay, so you'll be getting this page if you are opening 6.4. So what first thing you have to do, you just change the mode. I will show you the first classic mode for 2 to 3 classes, then we'll see how to migrate. Okay, just just open another browser window and just type here welcome. Okay, after the port number. Once you hit it, you will be getting like website console here. Okay, just click on websites. So here you will see one vRetail folder would be coming. These folders I have created most of those. Okay, on my AEM instance. In your AEM instance, you will see one vRetail. Okay, so what is this vRetail? So this websites comes by default with AEM 6.4, 6.3. Okay, in earlier versions like 6.0, 6.1, 5.6, we were having one geometrics website. Okay, like geometrics outdoor website. Now, geometrics, what is the difference between geometrics outdoor site and this VRetail? The difference is that geometrics outdoor site was completely built using classic UI. Most of the features were not supported in the touch UI, but the vRetail site, which is comes by default with AEM 6.3, 6.4, is based on touch UI. Okay, if you want to check like how like geometric site works, so what you need to do, you just start your 6.3 instance and install a package. I will be sharing you. Just install that package. How to install that, I will be telling you. Okay, so now let me just go to vRetail page. This is my
So
default.
the 6.4 instance, right? It will be having only the vRetail page, vRetail site only, right? It will not be having geometric site, right?
Correct, correct. It will not be having like geometrics website. Okay, and there is one more thing like geometrics website that is provided by Adobe as a separate package. Like here I have defined. Okay, so this package is only compatible for 6.3. Okay, so
Okay.
what you can do, you can just open your 6.3 instance. The only intent to share 6.3 to for you guys so that you can aware that what is the geometrics website. If you want to navigate to geometrics website, if you heard about it, you can just simply open your 6.3 instance and install this package. I'll be giving you this package. How to install that package, I'll be telling you. I have listed down the steps, but I will be telling you that how to install that package. Okay, so right now I have opened my 6.4 instance and that package geometrics package is not supported in 6.4 till now. Okay, so I'm telling you about the vRetail. So just navigate to, so these are the pages. Okay, here website you see and different websites you can create here. So this is the only console by which we create the content of our website. Okay, suppose this is my root page, vRetail. Okay, these are my language masters. Okay, inside the English I'm having different pages, like experience is one page, man is one page, woman is another page. If I double click on any page, okay, let me just double click,
So
we'll
the
create this.
vRetail is the page or site, Vipin?
Yeah, this is a page. This is a page. Everything is a page here. Like whatever you see, whatever you create for your website, it will be a page. Okay, we'll come through that site option. You will see here new site. Okay, new live copy. These are a bit different things. Okay,
Okay.
don't go for that. I will be covering that MSM concept. But first, understand that whatever website you are creating, you will be creating the pages. Okay, so
Okay.
all these are pages.
So here website means it's one particular page open.
Yeah. Website means definitely when I say any website, it will be collection of the pages.
But here website is stored where exactly means the site is stored where whole site.
Yeah, whole site will be storing. You see this path, site admin, and then slash. Whatever the path you see here, slash content. Okay. So just go to your CRXDE. Okay. How to go to CRXDE? Again, I'm telling you so that you are aware. Localhost 45002. Go to welcome screen, and on the right side below you will see one crxd light, or you can directly type crxd index.jsp. Okay, so now you are saying that where it is getting stored. So this is one of my page. Okay, let me just open one page. I will show you that thing. Okay, I'm just double clicking on this arctic surfing and whatever the page name is. Okay, let it load. So see here, I just like hover my mouse here, and in the like browser navigation, you see it is starting from slash content. Okay,
So here
so just
v dot retail. So within here v dot retail is a this website, right? It's also site.
yeah, it is
Geometric
also a site.
site. Inside the site, this language masters English is all are pages. You mean to say, right?
Correct. This is my root page. Okay, this is my root page, or you can see it as my root website page. Okay, So now if I go to content, okay, just see this path, site admin, and the very first slash, it is saying slash content. Okay, just go to your crxde. This is your repository. Okay, this slash, you see here one slash, just go to content. Okay, so every folder, whatever folder you are seeing here, they will be present here only. Okay,
Okay.
here, like we retail, practical live copy, direct sample. You can see in your repository. Okay, under this path only, slash content. Okay, slash content. So this, as I mentioned, that every content will be storing under slash content only. So the same folder you are seeing here. Okay, the names are different. I will be telling you that why it is different. Here you see practical, but might be the chances here that you can see here different thing. Okay, like it is demo practical is showing here, but if I go to my crxde, it is showing me demo dash practical. Okay, I'll show you that why it is getting like this. Okay, so now I'm just trying to tell you that.
So, Vipin, so there is another console, right? First, you open the can you go to the console?
Yeah. Mhm.
So how we can call this console? What is the name of the console?
This name is site admin, as you see
Site admin,
here.
right?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is site admin in classic UI. Okay, but in touch UI, they have renamed it sites.html, sites console. Okay, in classic UI, we normally call it as site admin. Okay, where we can control, we can create our content. Site admin, as the
Okay.
name suggests. Okay,
Okay, that's the whole name, right? Whole name is a site admin, right? In classic
correct,
UI.
correct. Yeah, site admin.
But in the touch UI, how we can call it as site?
Sites.html. Okay, so here,
Okay.
from here, this is welcome. To just consider that this is my welcome page for my touch UI. If you go to the
Okay.
sites, okay, if you click on the sites, you see here
Okay.
sites.html.
Sites.html.
Okay.
Okay, the same thing, like these projects are coming here like this way. Okay, this is under site admin. In touch UI, it is under sites.html. All the projects are coming here. Okay,
Okay.
the only look and feel, and only they have renamed something like site admin to sites.html. Okay, so now we'll see that I won't go in the touch UI, these what are these and all. So you just consider one thing, that on my page, okay, whenever I need to create a page, website page, I need two things. Okay, I need one template. Okay, so template is the basis of which I will be creating one page, and on that template I can place different components. Okay, this is one component, hero image. This is again another component. So there might be different components which I can create, like this is image component, this is text component, or this is fragment grid. So different components I will be placing on template, and then template, using that template I'll be creating a page. Okay, now
Okay.
let's go to crxd light back. Okay, go to apps folder first. The very first step I am showing you. What you need to do is, inside the apps, I'm creating my site structure, components, templates. I'm not creating the content. Just remember one thing, I'm creating the components, templates, which are the basis to create the content. Okay, pages. So very first thing what you have to do, just right click on your apps, just create a folder. Okay, now I'm writing here, like I can give any name here, like visit France something. Okay, so this is the name of my project, or my AEM project, I can say. Okay, visit France. I just clicked OK. Okay, inside that, when I created one folder, so I have to maintain some like naming convention. So naming convention is just right click, create another folder, and give it a name components. Okay, the name should be the components only. I'll show you why. Just click one folder named components, save all, and frequently click on the save all button. Okay, After creating notes or after modifying anything in CRX, you have to just click on save all. Sometime what happens, it give you an error that like transit error or something, that it's not able to save. Create another folder, that is templates. Okay, now if you go to VRetail, I was telling about the VRetail project, VRetail website. Okay, so here you see definitely VRetail is having different components, different templates. So where they are storing definitely in the app section. Okay, so if you go to VRetail, that comes by default, you will see many folders are there: client libs, components, config. Okay, and templates are not there. Might be I've deleted or something. Okay, because they are using editable template. Okay, so now I have created only two folders: components and templates. I'm not creating any client libs, I'm not creating any install, or I'm not creating any config. These three things are different things. Okay,
Okay.
different things in sense, client libs are used to when I apply any design, I'll be creating that client lib. When I am creating any run mode, I'll be creating config folder. When I'm writing some Java code, I'll be creating one install folder. For the time being, I'm not doing that. I'm just simply creating one page using one template. And on that template, there would be a simple component. Okay, my only task is, okay, so that's why I just created two folders. One is components and one is templates. The name should be the components only, and for templates the name should be the templates only. This is the
So
minimum required structure.
yeah, so
So
Vipin,
we
so we
can
need to follow. We need to follow this naming convention as per that VDetail. Same the VDetail, which has the basic website which AEM has given. We need to follow that structure, right? You want to say
Yeah,
that or
that is the best practice to follow the VDetail, but it is having one advanced concept, that is editable template. So you should not follow that directly. You can go to geometrics first and then this VDetail, because if you directly go to this VDetail, you won't be able to get the concept of editable template, because that is an entirely new concept. Okay, first we'll see that how we like in 90% of project we are not using editable template. We'll be creating some static templates only. First we'll see that how we can create some static templates, then we'll move to editable templates. But best practice is VDetail only. Okay, all the Adobe's best practices, they have combined in this VDetail. Okay, most of the features you can copy, you can see, or you can navigate to VDetail, but that is very high level, or like they have standardized everything in VDetail. Okay, so
okay.
let's go by step, then it would be good. Okay, so simply I have created two folders here: components, templates. So very first thing what I have to do is on components. Okay, there would be two type of component. Okay, so one component would be like this one, this image or whatever the footer, header, whatever the coming here. Okay, the another component, those components I call as a global components. Okay, which comes like this header or footer, this image or this text. Okay, so there are some placeholders where I will be placing my components, okay, on my page. So there would be two things: one page component and one is global components. On page component, I'll be giving one parsys paragraph system where I can drag and drop. Okay, and the components which I'm dragging and dropping, those are the global components. Okay, so that's why I'm going to create one more folder inside my components. Okay, let me give it a name like page. Okay, page component, save all. Now very first thing, I'm going to create a simple component, okay, which will be attached to my template, and then I will be creating a page using that template. Okay, so just right click on your page, create, click on create component. Okay, now it is saying me two things: label and title. Okay, so just provide some label here, like I'm giving visit, any name you can give, visit France, page component.
So,
Okay.
Vipin, you have created a the folder called page, right? So,
Mhm.
the folder name can be anything for the page component, right?
Correct.
For understanding purpose only, you have kept it as like page, right?
Yeah, I have kept it as page, but you can kept it as a structure as well, or any name you can give. Okay, but the name of components and templates should be the same. Okay,
Okay.
you cannot change the name. Okay, so now I am just giving two names here. One is label and one is title. Okay, label would be present with the name of your component here, and title would be as a JCR title, which you can refer in your sidekick and other way. Okay, description is optional. You can give any description to your component. Super type I am not covering now, and group I am leaving it. I will tell you that what is the super type and what is the group. Okay, for my page component I am not giving these three things. I am just providing one label and title. Just click on next. I will show you that what are these. Just click on next. Is container no decoration dialog path? Just leave it blank. We'll cover it when we'll be creating global. Okay, just click OK. I just provided two things: visit France page component and one title, and nothing else I'm doing. Just click OK. Press save all. Okay, so whenever you create any component in TRXDE, it will be giving you one JSP file by default. Okay, now one component has been created. If you check the properties, the primary type would be CQ component, and the title would be whatever title you given, and the label is coming as a node name. Okay, if you double click on this JSP file, you will see some code is written there. So you do one thing, just remove this code and type here welcome to my page component, something like welcome to visit folder. Just save it. Now I have created a simple page component. Okay, now using this page component I have to create one template. Okay, so just copy the path of this page component from here. Just click on this node, go to your navigation bar, just copy this URL, control C. Now do one thing, just go to your templates, right click, create template, because this is the basic and we should be understanding this concept. Okay, that how the page is getting created, which node is getting copied. So the same thing I will be doing here. So what I will be doing here, I will be giving a name by which a node would be creating visit France page template. Okay, I can create multiple templates. For the time being I'm creating only one page template. Okay, description is again optional. So what is this resource type? Okay, so resource type means whenever you create any template, okay, it requires some page component. Okay, so you cannot create any template without any page component. Okay, because this is a virtual entity, okay, which used to create a page, so we have to provide the resource type as my page component. Okay, because ultimately what you will see on your page, you will see the components. Okay, template is between the page component and the page. Okay, so here I am just connecting template with my page component. When I will be creating a page, I will be connecting page with this template. So ultimately page will be having the components. So template is a middle layer between components and page. So now here I am
So,
giving
so Vipin, so in this case, like the resource type, right? We need to give some uh, component information, right? It doesn't mean to be like it's a page component, right? There should be some component, right?
not some component, because in page component I will be defining my client libraries. I will be defining one paragraph system where I can drag and drop multiple components, global components. As I said, two type of components. One is a page component. In my page component I will be keeping my JS, I'll be keeping my CSS, I'll be keeping all the meta information about that page. I'll be keeping a paragraph system where I'll be dragging and dropping from sidekick or from some other component browser the components. Okay, so here I'll be giving a path of some page component. Okay, you will see the difference between page component and the global component. Let me just okay,
So
so you
for
will
this,
be Mhm.
So so for this template, so we are whatever we do changes, whatever we do modifications, we have to do inside this template only, because we are giving the resource type has that component, correct? That component path. You mean to say that?
Yes, yes. Um, might be yours. Can you just repeat? Like I didn't get what you're saying.
What I'm telling is, now you have created a component, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
in the component you have created a page, and in that page you have created one component, correct? I,
No. What I'll what I have done till I just created a simple page component. I just type one string there, welcome to string. Now I'm creating one template using that
yeah,
page component. Okay. In the next step, what I'll be doing, I'll be creating a page using that template. Okay, let me just create this template. Okay, then your doubts will be clear, all the doubts like page, global, and everything. Okay, so for the timing, I just given one resource type of my page component here. Now, what is this ranking? Okay, I will show you that what is the meaning of this ranking. For the timing, I'm giving one. Okay, let me note it down, the things which I will be telling you. Let first thing is the ranking. Second one is the group, which I haven't shown you, and then resource super type. And there was okay, three things I'll be telling while I'll be creating. Okay, I'm noting it down. Just provide one ranking for as of now. Click on next. Okay, now this is allowed path. Okay, just give here slash content. I'll be telling you this one as well. This is allowed path. Okay, just give slash content. Okay, click next and ignore these two things, allowed parents and allowed children, and click OK. Okay, let me just go previous. You have to do one thing, just provide label, title, resource type, provide one ranking. In allowed path, just define slash content, then next, ignore these two as of now, and just press OK. Just save all. Okay, now I just created one simple component, page component. I'm writing some script, some string here, created one template using that page component. Now I'll be creating some page. How I will create? I will show in classic only. Okay, let's go to site admin. How to go to site admin? You can directly type site admin here. Okay, now you see here slash content. Okay, so what is this allowed path? Okay, now you can correlate it. Let me just click on new page. Okay, just type here visit France and give it a name visit. Okay, two things. I'm giving two things here. Just remember this thing. One is title, one is name. What is the difference? Where the title will go and where the name will show. This name will be storing as a node in my CRX here. Okay, in the content, whatever the name I will be giving in this console, it will be storing that page with that name. Okay, you will see that. Okay, now here you can see my visit friends page template is coming. Okay, just click create. Okay, and just double click. Now you see here the title is coming in your site admin visit France. If you go to your crxde and just refresh this content, okay, so that would be reflecting here. Just refresh content. Now you see visit France, whatever the label you give, it will be storing as a node name. Okay, visit France and then gcr content. I'll be showing you. Okay, just double click on your page first and open in classic mode. Just open in classic mode. cf hash. Cf hash is my classic mode. Editor.html is my touch UI mode. Okay, now this is a very basic thing which I did. Your component is rendering, your page component is rendering, and nothing is there, like no sidekick, no paragraph system, nothing I have created. Okay,
Even,
first see.
even I think there is any difficulties is showing like unless meeting will be end in 5 minutes like that.
uh, for me it is not showing like that. For you it is showing.
It's showing me like organizer is experiencing technical difficulties. Unless the organizer rejoins, the meeting will end in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
um,
I'm also getting the same thing.
okay. um, okay, let's do one thing. If it gets end, then I will connect with Srini again to restart this meeting. Okay, so might be Srini is in other call or something. Okay, so let's see if it ends, then I will just call Srini to like again restart the meeting. Okay.
Can you ping Sini if he is
Uh,
available on the chat?
I think we are not getting now.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Might be some technical difficulties or something. Sometime it happens, I guess. Okay, so
But
let
it is
it be.
getting recorded, right? The recording will
Yeah.
not get stopped, right?
No, no, recording will not get stopped. Okay, so now one thing I
Can you
was
repeat?
telling.
Can you repeat once again? Actually, it's like confused. Actually, get somewhere we missed it. I didn't get actually.
That's fine. That's fine. No issue. Okay, so what I did, I just created a simple page using my template. Okay, if you click here new. Okay, new
So
page.
that new page will be creating when, like anywhere, or where we need to create in this website, right?
Yeah, in this website I need to create a page. Okay, like I will be clicking website and new, and then new
Page.
page,
Okay.
and I'm selecting my template, visit France page template. Okay, all my templates are coming here. Now I will be telling you these four things. Okay, what is ranking and what is allowed path? These are two important things. Okay, so ranking means, just give me a moment.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so here two things I will be showing you. So all templates are coming here. Okay, like test sitely, visit France, demo, or other templates. Okay, on this path slash content. Okay, so if you noticed one thing, when I was creating a template, let me just go back again there. Visit France template. Okay, when I right click
Yeah.
and create template, you see two things there. You see one ranking. So what ranking means? Ranking means if I give ranking 10, okay, so it means my page would be appearing on the 10th position in my dialog. Okay, if I give here 10 or 100, okay, and there are 100 of templates present. Okay, suppose there are 100 templates, so my template would be coming on 100th position. Right now some other templates are also having one, so it decides that what is the time frame which one is created first. So on that basis it is showing on the top. If you give in 10, then it will be coming on the last, because there are only 7, it will be coming on the last. So many of the times we give the 1 or 2 ranking, so that my template appears on the top. Okay, that is the meaning of that ranking. Okay, now the second thing which I haven't told you, this one. Let me just give some different name. Okay, template 2, template 2, ranking 2. Next, this allowed path. So what is this allowed path slash content I given? Okay, so if you go back to your website, okay, I click on new page, so my template is visible because I have given slash content, this path. Okay, slash content in my allowed path. Okay, now do one thing, just cancel it and try to create another page inside your visit France. Okay, just click visit France, click on new and new page. Using the same template, I am creating another page inside visit France. Whether it should come or not, it won't be coming. Your template is not coming. Why it is not coming? Because you are allowing only slash content path. Okay, you haven't allowed any sub page. Okay, if you give this path there, like slash content, okay, if you give this path, then only you can create your page inside this visit France. Okay, so to allow my template to be like any page which I want to create at any level, what I do normally, I give this syntax. Okay, so this is the regular expression which tells that where you can create your page using this template. Okay, if you give in this regular expression, it means that in the slash content or in your site admin, anywhere you can create your page. Okay, so this is the meaning of this allowed path. Okay, here you can see now the live example is here. You can only create a page only on slash content. Okay, here your template is coming visit France page template, but if you go inside any page and you want to create sub page like this detail, I want to create one English page inside my visit France using the same template, I am not able to create. My template is not appearing here. So like what I have to do is I have to change my allowed path. How you will be changing your allowed path? Just cancel it, just go to your template. Okay, just up it. Now you see allowed path, just double click here. In the property section, one pop-up will come. You just copy paste this regular expression. It means that on every page inside content you can create a page using the template. Okay, I'm just clicking OK, save it, save all, and just refresh now this site admin. Now see whether your template is appearing or not. Now I'm inside my visit France. I want to create one English page. So just new. Okay, nothing is appearing here. Let me just check his syntax is wrong or something. It is coming here. Visit France. I got new page. Okay. Now you see visit France page template. It is appearing. I can create any page like English. Okay. Create. So one more page got created. If I double click it, because I have defined page component is attached with my template. So for every page, every template, it will be calling the same page component. Okay, the same thing is coming. Now, two things I have told, ranking and allowed path. Just remove these two things. Group and resource super type, I'm not covering because we'll be covering when we'll be creating any global component. Before that, let me show you the structure again, that how the data is getting stored. That is important. Okay, let's go to the content first. Just open the content. Okay, and refresh this visit France. Now you see one more page got created, English, and one GCR content. So how this GCR content is coming? Because I only created a page. Okay, now whenever you create a page, there is a rule. Okay, whenever you create a page, you will be having one GCR content node got created automatically. Okay, in case of page, if you click on this JCR content for this visit France page, main page, you will see several things here. Okay, one is sling colon resource type and one is CQ template. Okay, as you seen that when we were creating a page, we selected one template, so that is CQ template. Okay, now from where this sling resource type is coming? Okay, if you check this one, this is a path of my page component, but how this is getting linked, how this sling resource type is coming in JCR content. Okay, so what happens when you create any page using any template? Okay, so this node, JCR content node, just go back to your apps and open Visit France, open your template. Okay, we created this template. We observed that one JCR content node got created automatically. Okay, in case of components, there was no JCR content node will be creating. In case of template, when we just simply right click template, this node got automatically created. In JCR content, there is one resource type, sling colon resource type, that is a path of my page component, correct? So what happens at the runtime when you create a page, this node, JCR content node, gets copied in my page. Okay, here it will automatically be copying. So that is an internal of AEM. That node will get copy resource type, and the template while creating a page will be appending here. Okay, so that is the process. So now on that page, you see on my English or on my whatever Visit France page, I can see some text is getting rendered. So how it is getting rendered? Because there is one resource type. Let me show you that thing first, then we'll this welcome to Visit France page component. In my JCR content, there is one sling resource type, and this is the path of my page component. Okay, so whatever presented on my page component, it is rendering here. So that is part of the sling. I'm not covering that how exactly sling resolve this path. Okay, so there is a different like session for that. There are 7 to 8 scenarios of the sling, that how exactly it renders the content. So that is a different thing. Okay, so now what I will be doing in my page component, you will be getting the difference very soon, that what is the page component and what is the global. So in my page component, what I want to do, I want to give a facility to content authors so that they can drag and drop some components. Okay, and they can be present some sidekick or some component browser. Okay, so for
Vipin, sorry to interrupt you. So my question is like so in the component creation, so you created a folder called page, right? So underneath you created a component, right? And you said like the folder name can be anything. We don't need to like give like a page and all, right?
yes, yes, yes,
So
yeah,
so that you said like that is a page component, right? That's a page component.
yes,
So whatever you created, that's a page component, or it's a component, simply a component.
yeah, yeah, it's a simply component. Like
Okay.
if you want, I can just put here
No,
and
no,
just
okay.
delete.
Mm,
Okay, so this
okay.
is simply component, but the rendering things like in my global components, I won't be including any client library. I told three things. One is the client libraries like CSS and JS, one is the paragraph system, and one is the sidekick. So these three things I'll be including in my page component. When I say page
Okay.
component, that is a component only, but the like rendering is different. In my global components, I will be creating some banners, some text, some images, or some different accordion component, header, footer. In those components, I will not be putting this like sidekick, paragraph system, or client library. So to differentiate those things, I'm saying the page component. Okay,
So which means like whatever action you are going to make inside the page, right? So since you are creating a component, so you call it as page component, right?
correct.
So because like if the header and the footer, right? Usually like as the company standards, like people will not modify for each and every page, right? The header and the footer components. So that's what like you will not be putting this information in the global component, right?
Those will be the global components, but there would be some different things like iparses kind of things. There are some out of box components. We'll see that how we can place those iparses and how we can differentiate, how we can prevent authors to modify on individual pages. That is a different concept. Okay, don't confuse between the global component and this page component. Okay, global components header footer, there those will be the global components only, but there are the things that we can perform in AEM. We can mark them as in iParses or in some design dialogues, so that author don't need to author those pages on individual pages. Okay, if he change on single page, it would be reflecting. We'll be covering that thing. So let me just create first this global component, then we'll have an idea about this page component.
Okay. So one thing you said, right? In the component, like you have a text, right? Welcome to visit France page component, right? So by default, it like the string resource type is getting copied during the page creation, right? Can you explain that one, please?
Okay, so like whenever you create a page, you are giving a
Mhm.
template path. Okay, you are selecting one
Okay.
template. So when you select a template, this JCR content node gets copied under that page. Okay, here
Okay.
whenever you create any page, this JCR content node will be picking up from the template, will copy it here, and whatever template you have selected here, the CQ template node property will be adding to that JCR content. Okay, so
Okay.
that's the process.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
so now
So
what I
the in the resource type, right? Whatever resource type you have given during the template creation, right? That will be
yes, yes,
captured as a resource type, right?
correct.
So two things it
Like
will
resource.
copy. So one is
Correct,
resource type, and another one is like the what are the template, right? The CQ
correct.
template. There are two things
Yes.
will get copied, right?
Yeah. If you check here in my template one, then here CQ template node won't be creating here, but whenever you create a page, that CQ template node will automatically be added to that JCR content. If you see here, there is no CQ template. Yeah, this primary type will get copied. Correct. This CQ template will get copied in JCR content. Okay, and that JCR content will become part of your page. Okay, here CQ template node will take from the primary type of your template, okay, and will be adding here. So this is an internal manipulation that whenever you create a page, it will be adding one CQ template property, whatever template you selected, plus the things which is inherited by this JCR content node. Whatever the present on JCR content node, it will be adding some more things, CQ template and other things. This CQ template and this CQ template is a bit different because this is a primary type. Here if you see here, okay, this is primary type. Here primary type is CQ template, but if you check the JCR content node, then this property will be adding by that whenever you create any page. Like if you create any page here, that at the runtime the CQ template node will be added to that JCR content. Okay, whatever template you are selecting. Okay, suppose you selected this template, you create any page. Okay, so in the JCR content, CQ colon template will not property will be added with the value whatever you selected, whatever the path.
Part of the template, right? For the page
Yeah.
creation.
Yes.
So
Okay, so yeah, tell me.
So everything it is
yeah,
done by
look.
Sling, right? Sling will be doing backend means that I didn't
Only
understand.
Sling will be doing. Sling will be doing. We haven't covered that, so I'll be covering tomorrow that Sling one. Okay, how exactly Sling do that thing. Okay, so now the next thing is that how we can include such kind of
Sidekick, right?
yeah, sidekick and paragraph system where I can drag and drop header, footer, or banners and some other components. Okay, so let me just copy the syntax first.
So whatever is getting displayed in the sidekick, right? Everything is a component, right? Components, right?
Correct. Let me just copy the syntax first. I will show you. Okay. So now you will be getting some difference that what is global and what is page component. Okay, I go to my component, I just pasted these two lines. Okay, so just save it. I will tell you that what are these and why we have include this global.jsp. Okay, so this was a traditional way in like after 4 to 5 session. I will not be using any JSPs there because we'll move to Sitely. Okay, for the timing, I'm telling just refresh this page. Okay, CF hash. Okay, so now one floating widget is coming on my page. We call it as sidekick. In touch UI, there is no concept of sidekick. There is a component browser. Okay, so let me show you that one as well. If I open this page in touch UI, then you will see
So the touch UI is editor.html, right? Not
yes,
CF.
yes. Yeah, not CF hash, only editor.html.
CF is classical and editor is UI, right?
Correct. Touch UI.
That's
Okay.
UI.
Yeah.
What is the acronym for CF? Hash C means
Content
classic.
finder.
F means
Content finder.
content.
Content finder.
Okay, content finder hash, right? Okay.
Okay. So here, this is my touch UI, and this is my classic UI. Okay. Where it was this one. Let me just close it. So this is touch. In touch, we have a different things. Like we have one component browser. Okay, we'll cover that part later on, but I'm focusing on the touch classic only as of now. So in classic, you will see one sidekick. Okay, this is one floating widget. Okay, now you see here this is blank. Okay, no components are coming here. Why? Because we haven't included any paragraph system here. If I want to fill this sidekick, definitely I need some paragraph system. Okay, if I need to go to design mode, okay, let me just go design mode. There is nothing to select. I cannot fill my sidekick till I place one paragraph system on my page component. Okay, so first we'll see that what is this. So this is a file global.jsp which is having information about these tags, CQ tags. Okay, because this is my JSP and it doesn't know about the CQ. What is the CQ tag? If you remove this one and if you try to execute file, the error would be coming on the front end. Okay, it's not able to resolve init.jsp. To resolve these CQ tags, okay, there are some tag libraries in JSP. In global.jsp, if you go to this path, you will see, just go to this path global.jsp. If you open this global.jsp, you will see different tag libraries they are including: taglibs, CQ, taglibs, FMT, different. Okay, so that's the reason I include the global.jsp. And in JSP, if I want to include any sidekick, then this is a path. So this is the implementation of the sidekick. We don't need to go in the deep of the implementation of the sidekick widget, but this is a way that I can include the sidekick in my component using CQ include tab. Okay, so the same way, now I want to give a facility to author that he can drag and drop some components. Okay, so how? We have to provide one here, paragraph system. So again, CQ include path. There are one important thing about the path. So what is this path? I will be telling you. The same way I'm including one more out of box components. So all of the out of box components resides under the libs. Okay, as I mentioned yesterday, that in my apps I'll be creating all components templates. Content would be there, and in the libs, all the library. Okay, all the foundation components are present under libs foundation components. Okay, there is one more libs WCM foundation components, that is for the Sightly one. We'll see that WCM foundation, okay, and the components. Okay, these are the some out of box components. So let's do first one thing, save it and refresh your page. Okay, so now you see one this green border is coming. Okay, and some text is rendering from your page component. Now still it is blank. So now if I want to fill my sidekick, I need to go to some design mode. So there are different modes. Okay, in first, let me just go to design mode first. I will tell you that how many modes we have in AEM. So there are 4 modes: edit, preview, design, and disabled. Okay, so once you go to design mode, you can fill your sidekick. Just click on this edit. Here you will see all the components. Okay, general, there are some categories like general, address, Adobe campaign. Okay, so what are these? General, adaptive form, address. If you noticed, when I created my component, okay, so there was one group. Okay, so let's go to this point. Group, what is this group? Go to apps, component. Suppose I want to create one more component. Okay, let me just delete it first. I want to create one simple component. Okay, just create component. You see here one group. Okay, so what this group does is that it you can define your component in certain groups. Okay, like general. If you see here, general, adaptive forms. So these are the groups. Okay, I haven't created any global component, so I'm not creating any group. So just select this general. So all of the out of box components like chart, list, test, audio, video. Okay, so most of the components you will be finding under the general category. So for the timing, I'm just clicking on general. Just click OK. Okay, just click on this down arrow. Now some out of box components are coming here. Okay, now if I go to some text one, okay, I'm just simply dragging dropping. So this is my sidekick. Now from my sidekick I'm dragging one text component. Okay,
This sidekick will be for every page. It will be different, right? Or it's
it will be the
same.
same. Yeah, it will be the same. It is based on your template where you are including. Okay, so now if I just double click. Okay, so for every component there is some dialog associated. Okay, from where you can perform the authoring. Okay, so this is my out of box component, text component. Similarly, we'll be creating our components. I haven't created till now, but I just drag and drop some text component. That is a default component, out of box component. Okay, what I need to do, I just double clicked on this component. Some dialog is getting open. Okay, I will show you that how you can create these kind of dialogues and all. For the timing, I'm just giving here welcome to out of box text component. Okay, just click on OK. Now something is getting rendered here. Okay, first I will show you the modes, that what are the different modes which are available in AEM. Okay, as part of our today's one. So let's go back there. Yeah, this one, WCM mode. Okay, so let me just show you. Okay, so there are 4 modes as I said. Okay, so the default mode will always be the edit mode. Okay, edit mode means that you can perform the authoring. Okay, you can select or you can drag and drop any component. You can just double click and author the components. Here you will see edit in Sidekick. The second option is preview. The third one is the design. Okay, edit, preview, design, and there is one more mode that is disabled. That doesn't come here. You have to type here. Okay, first understand these 3 modes. So this is your default mode where you can perform the editing. The second mode is the preview mode. Once you click on this magnifier icon, just click on it. Okay, you cannot perform any authoring. Okay, so it would be the similar to publish instances, that how your page would look like, but it will be containing this sidekick. Okay, you cannot perform any editing now. Okay, in this mode you can only see, only view that how it would be look like in your publish environments. Okay, now the third mode is design mode. Design mode is something which used to configure the design dialogues. Okay, I'm not covering that because design dialog is something which will be creating like when our component is same for different pages. We need authoring on only one page, it would be reflecting on multiple pages. So for the time being, you just consider that if I click on design mode, I can here you will see one bar and you can include the components in your sidekick. Okay, and you can also define or you can also configure the design dialogs. Okay, now that is the third mode. The fourth mode is the disabled mode. Disabled mode doesn't come here. What you have to do here, like just after your page name, you type here WCM mode equals to disabled. Okay, you have to type here and just remove the CF hash. If you enter this one, now this mode is very similar to publish instance. Okay, that how your page exactly would look like in your publish instance. Now the three modes which I shown you, edit, design and preview, you can also invoke using this WCM mode. What you have to do, you have to just write here edit. Okay, if you press here edit, sidekick will be appearing and you can edit your components. Okay, content finder I have removed, so that's why left section is not coming. If you click here preview, then you cannot edit your components, but this bar is coming. Okay, so the only difference between preview and disabled is this sidekick. This sidekick comes. Okay, this sidekick comes in case of preview. Okay, if you want to you don't want any sidekick while previewing your page, you can simply type disabled. It will disable this sidekick as well. Okay, and fourth one was design. Okay, like this is my design mode. Okay, using this or either using CF hash, you can open the modes, different modes. So don't confuse between the run mode and design mode, WCM mode. Both are different. Run modes are some different things altogether. Okay, so these are the WCM mode, web content management modes, authoring modes. That where you can do the authoring, where you can perform the designing, where you can perform the viewing of your author page in publish mode. Okay, so these are the modes. So any query about these modes, like Santosh, Vignesh,
Yeah,
any query on these modes?
No, actually, if we once we get the license today, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
install
yeah,
AEM and we can go over the component and template creation, and then like
yeah.
we'll get back to you because because if we do the creation, right, we may run into some queries and all, right? So for
Correct,
better understanding, so we'll
correct.
go for.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
actually, now recollecting that template, that component, that both matching, that sling, it's little it's not, it's little confusing here and there. So I have to say. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. For the very first time, because we just started. Okay, but we'll go in the deep and I will be covering Sling. Everything will be clear. Okay, so we haven't created any global components, so don't confuse between page component and global component. When I say page component, if you see here, like let me just give you a simple example. Okay, I'm copying some component from some other one. Let me just do it quickly. I'm copying one component. Suppose I create one banner component. I'm just copying this banner component. Okay, putting in my visit friends here, paste. Okay, now I'm giving one group like visit friends something. So now the question was that can I give this global component in my template? Okay, the thing is that if I am creating any banner component, then definitely this is my JSP of my banner component. Okay, I won't be including any sidekick inside my component. Okay, if you see here that this is my page, definitely I am not going to include any sidekick inside this component. Where I will insert, I cannot insert anywhere this sidekick. Okay, this sidekick. So definitely to place this sidekick, to place this paragraph system, I need a placeholder. Okay, where I can put these things, these definition, init.jsp or paragraph system I can include. Okay, so that's why I need to create some component where I can, which I can use as a placeholder. Okay, where I can put these things. So that's why I created this page component. Okay, this page component. Similarly, this is a component only, but I am using this component as a placeholder for my sidekick, for my paragraph system. I can include the client library here as well, CQ client library. I will tell you later on. So that is the meaning of this page component, where I can create a base. Okay, create a base for my template. That is a page component. And global component are like this practical banner, text, or these one are the global components. Okay, suppose I created one more my banner component, so it would be coming here. I can drag and drop. So these are like header, footer. Those are the global components. But the base where I'm dragging and dropping, that require containers, which I placed, like for this paragraph system I placed in some different component, and I normally call it as page component. Okay, hope something will be clear to you. I haven't created any component global, then it will be more clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Vipin. So this template, so this component, whatever we are giving in the component page, so
Hmm.
that will be in mapping with the
Template.
template. Exactly in the
Correct.
template, there is a sling type, so that path will be matched. So means these both are in combination. Means that is a
Correct.
relationship, right?
Correct. For every template, you need a page component
So,
where
but the
you.
page component, that is a path where we give that sling path is the sling dot the type that is a path of that content, correct?
Correct.
So those both will be in matching with that sling type, means with that path, the content
Yeah.
path.
Yes.
And inside that path, what is the templates you are giving? So there you are giving different components that components can be of global or the local. That's what you're
Yeah.
telling,
Yeah.
right? No?
Yep. So what will happen now? Let me just show you one more time. Okay. So here I just dragged one component. Okay, text component. I haven't created. I just dragged one out of box component. Just go back to your content. Okay, in content, just refresh this visit France GCR content. I was talking about this bar. So what is this bar? Now you will get the things. Okay. So just consider about this bar. Node got created. Okay, which whatever path you have given here, if you have given par 123, node will be creating with the name of par 123. Okay. Now this node got created, and whatever components you are dragging, okay, inside this paragraph system. Parsis means paragraph system. This is paragraph system. Okay, whatever components you are dragging, it will be coming inside par. Okay, text component we dragged. Okay, we provided some text there, welcome to out of box component, it is storing here. Now if I drag one more component, suppose any out of box component I'm dragging title. Okay, it is auto appearing. Just go to crxt, just refresh this bar. In this paragraph system, now you are having two components, title and text. Okay, so these are my components. If you check this page, go to GCR content, resource type would always be the page component. Okay, this is the page component path. And inside this page component paragraph system, I'm just dragging these components, title, text, or banner, header, footer, whatever you want to do. Okay,
So
just
par
press.
means like paragraph.
Yeah. Whatever the name you are giving here, suppose I'm giving visit. So one node will be creating with the name of visit, whatever the path name you are giving here.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the meaning of this path. Okay. So let me check. Is there anything which we left for today? There is one thing I will tell. Okay, we have covered this thing. So like tomorrow, what I will be covering, let me check one thing. like I'll be covering the Sling, what is REST, how exactly it maps. Okay, so there are different things. Like your doubts will be getting clear that how actually Sling works, how the data is getting rendered when I hit any page. Okay, what is the Sling resource type, how it is. Okay, there are different scenarios. I am keeping it. So we'll talk about those one. So it will clear all of your doubts, hopefully. Okay. So the last thing is service configuration from touch to classic mode. There is one more service. Just go to this localhost 4502 system console. Okay, from welcome screen you can always go. Just go here in web console. So right now we are seeing one behavior. Okay, whenever you double click on any page. Okay, if I click this English page, it is getting open in the touch UI mode. Okay, like you see here editor.html. I want to change this behavior. I want the classic page only. So you can change that behavior as well. So how you can change? You just open the config manager. Okay, just search with authoring keyword. Let me just open that.
So every time whenever we start, it will open in this mode only. If we edit here.
Yeah, whenever you double click any page, earlier configuration which I shown you, that is for route mapping. Like whenever you start your AIM instance, you will be presenting to welcome. So this is for like whenever you double click on any page, either it should open in touch UI or either it should open in the classic UI. By default, it will open in touch. If you want to change that behavior, just go to this config manager, search with authoring. I have given a step in the document. Authoring. Okay, you will see one WCM authoring UI mode service. Okay, just click it. Now default would be touch. If you want to change it to classic, just type here classic, CLASSIC. Just click save. Now if I go back to my site admin, okay, we seen that previously I just double clicked English. It was getting open in touch UI mode. Let it save. Okay, it will be immediately reflecting. Okay, now let me just double click on English again. So now you see it is getting open in CFH in classic mode. Okay.
So since
So this
we have changed the settings, right? So
Yeah,
now it's opening in a classic mode. So otherwise, like it would open in a editor.html, right? That's like a touch UI by default, right?
correct. If you want to change that behavior, you are always have option like you can manually go, or if you want automatically it should happen, you can just change this configuration. That is the only thing.
Okay.
Okay. So like any query for today? Otherwise, we are good to close. I will be sharing the PDF.
Yeah,
And
I'm good, but just need the PDF for the video recording as well as the mainly like this license file and jar file for 6.3 and
I'll
6.4.
I'll be sharing. Yeah, I'll be sharing in an hour. Okay.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Bye bye.